Okay. And I hear myself. Nice. Alright. Apologies for the delay. I had some mac and cheese cooking on the stove top, and it wasn't boiling. Anyways. Hello, Burke. You ready for some Donkey Kong? Yep. Alright. Nice. I had to go up here because Mikey was in the cafeteria. Didn't want to interrupt his stream. Going to open up DK64. Having this sip. Okay. There we go. That's fun enough.
Okay.
Hear it? Wait, I meant stream. I need to actually stream this for you. Okay. It is on. We have to.
Here we go. Performance for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap. As we take you through this monkey rap. He's great. Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK. Donkey Kong.
I love this song.
He's a hard got style, so listen up, dude. She can shrink inside to suit her mood. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can go through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you'll not choose wrong. With a skip and a hop, she's one cool car.
Let me see what they did.
He has no style, he has no grace. This car has a funny face.
With a list.
He can
It's
handstand
like, oh god, she's hot.
when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy car just digs his tune.
Yeah. But she's still pretty small compared to the other ones.
Back again and about time too. And this time he's in the mood. He can fly real high with his jetpack guns, with his pistols out. He's one tough call. He'll make you smile when places do. But never beware, cause he's
I got my food.
finally
one lyric that makes this song infamous for the reason.
Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut.
If you know the words, you can join in too. Listen to the iconic DK rap. I got an achievement just for that. Alright.
Donkey Kong.
Did y'all see the achievement pop up? No? Yeah, I do. It probably is the
Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Definitely. Let me just just minimize some stuff here on the side. Bring this back up. Alright, that's... Alright. Got spooky. Make it widescreen or normal. Chimney cam with green. Risk it off. We want that. I'm gonna start the cutscene and I'm gonna go through the board real quick. Okay, never mind, actually, I accidentally paused the game. Sorry, you want It's not like the other emulator where you can just click off screen.
I've been waiting a long time for this moment. Soon Donkey Kong and his pretty little island will be no more.
Yes, you're crazy. The machine's been waiting. No problem. Everything's fine.
Donkey Kong decided, steal that hoard of golden bananas he treasured so much, and take care of his pathetic friends. This time there can be no mistakes.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
I hope for your sake you're right this time.
No.
While you'll be busy looking for your precious golden bananas, flea-bitten friends, I'll be preparing my lizard-flavored surprise.
There we are. That's the intro. I mean, yeah, that's true. We have some other things over here. I think I bugged out the game there. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I clipped. Alright, let me... There's one thing I forgot about this game. It's, oh yeah, that would definitely do it. You don't want a large refresh rate for this game, or else this happens. Yeah. Yeah, I fucked out the game.
Okay.
Alright. He got fucked out. Okay. Okay, I forgot I had the refresh rate set a bit higher than it should be, which is why even in the previous screen we saw the out of bounds. That's why, because it's supposed to be like an in-game point itself. Cutscene for going outside. That's just banana hole and all the other cogs have vanished. I can't find them anywhere, DK. Better go and tell Cranky the bad news block. Yeah, as we saw in there, there was the picture of Candy. And if you look over here, you can see all of Cranky's stuff. OG Jumpman, and then you have the this music player from Donkey Kong Country. Like a tag barrel there. Pretty cool. I really bugged the game with my 120 Hz refresh rate. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna do a real quick thing here. Yeah, can you go window door? I messed up a setting and I forgot. Donkey Kong 64 is kind of buggy at higher frame rates. And when I say kinda, I mean a...
Donkey Kong.
So we saw the intro, so I'm going to just, I'm going to delete my save. Yeah, that was my mistake. I no-clipped out of the treehouse, and then I quit the game outside the treehouse, and then the thing I'm out there. Alright.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Again! Okay, it wasn't high. I think this is a 30 FPS game, not a 60. So this is actually one of the tricks to speedrunning the game, but not this easy. Yeah, so in the original game, even at 30 FPS, there's a trick where if you go underwater, right around here, you have to, I don't have the thing yet. What you do is you go to the edge, and like this. Higher frame rate, he goes through the walls. So what I'm going to do...
Okay.
No, it's just my new emulator. It has a few presets here I did not check out. Yeah, I'm gonna be Yeah, whoopsie. Okay, where is it? Yeah, Donkey Kong 64 is one of those games where you want it actually below FPS, which it sucks, but it's necessary. If I could just find the option for it here. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. I can bump it down to 50 hertz here. I'll enable VSync. Hopefully this makes it stable. I even went down on the graphics just to see if this helps. No, it don't. No, it does not. I just put it right through the tree. Hey, hold on. Discord audio. There we go. Can you say something now, Burke?
DK, Donkey Kong is here.
Yeah, there we go. So there's another bug. OBS, even though I have it set to Discord audio, like it wants like a very specific channel from Discord. So I have to keep resetting it every time I start a stream.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm like clipping right through stuff. This is not good. Okay, here we go. It's kind of weird where you're trying to look for a way to limit the refresh rate on this thing. This is just one of the quirks from Donkey Kong 64. Hold on.
I guess
Okay.
finally a new sword, new arcane sword. After about time.
It only took 15 years.
It only took that long for another arcane sword.
Huh. So this is really weird. There is no 30 FPS option. You'd think that would be one.
Then how are you supposed to play Donkey Kong?
Hold on.
Or you have to use Project. You might have to use Project 64.
I might have to.
Damn, bro, man, all this sweet emulators, and then it does this shit. You can't even enjoy games because we're not designed for a high frame rate. Yeah, thanks a lot, 90s.
Bum bum. Da-da-dun. Alright, so it might be the, it could just be the plugin I'm using for the thing here. So let me, I don't want 120 FPS. So here, it's looking better, but absolutely no collision. That's not good.
How am I gonna enjoy this game without collision?
We need collision, or else they're gonna get a lot of the weird stuff, like what we had earlier. I'm going to open up Project 64 2.3. Now, here, it could be that I need the plugins from Project 64 2.3. So what I'm going to do is configure plugins, videos. Alright, so I'm switching over to a new plugin. As you can see, it suddenly changed it. Windowed resolution, 1280 by 960. This is like really basic settings. So maybe? Look, oh, no collision. Okay, I was gonna say there's no collision. I just went through a tree.
I don't think that's normal.
Yeah. So on the... Okay. So yeah, not this plugin. But see, it's an option. I need the plugin from Project 64. It's not Glide in 64, it's Project 64 video plugin. Dev 400609. I got a fatal error. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Huh. Yeah.
Why can't someone made a PC recompile of Donkey Kong 64 already? Come on.
Yeah, if only. So I'm going to check out the Project 64 232 202. Okay. Right. It's never a stream without some sort of problems. And it was like the one thing I checked everything else. I thought, okay, this is good. I have to bring that there. Hold on. Now we're just checking this out just to see if I have the same problems on this earlier version, Project 64. Get that out of the way. Properties. That's some weird screen sharing thing. Okay, let's see. Will I have collision? I have collision. I'm not randomly being teleported anywhere. Okay. Much better. After this stream, I'm going to check out the other emulator, just try to work out the settings for that.
Yeah, this emulator's making me go bananas.
Bonanzas, yeah.
While everyone else is enjoying Bonanza, we're enjoying the classics here.
Yeah, that's how we are. So let me.
And it's totally not because we're too poor to actually afford a Switch 2. That's not the reason at all. Yeah. Also, the other reason is just Nintendo sucks with their Switch 2 thing. So
Yeah.
it kind of sucks.
Yeah, they've been doing some kind of questionable things, to say the least. All right.
Iwata wouldn't be happy.
No.
He'd just be like, "What the fuck have you done? What have you guys done?
What'd you do to my game?
What'd you do to my company? What'd you do? Our forefathers left us this fucking game and you fucking threw it to the goddamn ground because of your dumbass fucking shit. God damn it."
But it only took 15 hours, but we're finally playing the game as it should be. Pinky's loud. Well, if it isn't my lazy good-for-nothing son, lost to golden bananas again. And where might your flea-bitten friends be? You don't know, do you? I'd have thought you would be able to smell the work of a reptile now. Luckily for you, old Cranky's bunch of homemade potions will give you all the skills you need. It'll be a silly 3D quest. Not having any until you completed my training barrels. And buzz off. Come back. You've done them all. So that's Cranky. He's a bit cranky. Just a few graphical glitches, nothing to worry about. this is the reason why we need like official emulation. Just saying. Because if I bought this game on the Wii U for $10, and it works flawlessly, perfectly fine on the virtual console that Nintendo had back then. If I pull it out, plug it in, start playing it, I wouldn't be having any of these problems. It would run at the FPS it needs to be. You'll have slightly better graphics, but not have any graphical glitches. So there's it's like the downside is I have less options, but there's no problems in setting it up. It just works, you know? And, you know, it's official. People like that. Squawk, press A to leap from one vine to another, and R when holding a vine to face the other way. Press Z to jump from a vine, now go and collect the coin at the end of the vine. Squawk. Look at this classic timer, people dread. Music that taunts people for constantly losing the slots. Sorry about all the trouble we're having tonight in the window. Sometimes that'll be squawk, press Z to dive underwater, and then press and hold A or B to swim at different speeds. Pressing Z will act as a water brake to slow you down. Prove yourself by collecting the coin at the bottom. Squawk. Just like that. I remember that training ball right there. That was the bane of me when I was a kid. Yeah, that'd be simple. So what someone can do is here they can have like a short throw.
How's it hanging?
Doing pretty good. Or you can do the long one. Cool. I give it the short.
Well done! I never actually played 64.
The 64 in general, or this game in particular?
I guess in general.
Really? I think.
Do keep in mind, I was born in the year 2000, so at that point it was well out of stock.
True. This game was from 1999. I think it was.
And I think they stopped. Hang on, when did they stop production of N64s? They stopped producing it by the time I was 2. So, not enough cognitive thought.
Spark, hurry, DK, go and get the potion. Frankie, let's get going. Come So, I was trying out my new emulator for the game, but apparently I had no collision. So, I think it's the plugin I was using. I need to just go and get the plugin that works for this game. And don't have to worry about the saves. I can always transfer my save over from this over to the other one. You took your time, donkey. Jungle Rush set in, didn't it? Yeah, drink this. Simeon Slam. What the smash?
Simeon Slam. Simeon smash that like button.
Okay. Press A, then jump, and then
For real, do it.
Yes. real treat for you, but only if you bring me 15 banana medals. I think they look like this. I'll see you later if you're lucky. So, the funny thing is I also have a plugin on my phone that lets me play Donkey Kong 64. No problems. So I think what I'll also do is I went to go onto my phone, grab the video plugin from there, and just transfer it over to my computer. Because obviously it's just working.
Oh, so I just looked it up. So the actual live action thing for Zelda is actually real. I thought everyone was just fucking with me. No, it's real. They revealed who cast it for Link and Zelda. I'm like, oh god. Oh god, it's actually happening.
Also, guess what I just found out?
What's up?
Guess how many Nintendo Switch 2s have been sold?
1 million.
It's true, but guess what Nintendo's worst-selling console is now?
The Switch.
2.
The Switch 2? Wow.
And keep in mind, the Wii U sold billions.
And it was considered a failure.
The Switch 2 can't even cut that in half.
Well,
And it was considered a fail. The Wii U was considered a failure. Remember,
so
Wii U was also considered a failure.
So let me get this straight. The Switch 2 is a failure.
Yes.
Yeah, technically.
Because
Granted, it
so
has-
here are some factors as to why. One of the factors. One, the whole breaking situation. That's what's preventing people from buying. Two, how fucking expensive it is. Like people are. You want to know what people are using that money? They could buy. They're just buying a Steam Deck or some shit. Or a PS5 or something else just for GTA 6, some other games. You can buy like a lot of shit with like that. Like it's just too expensive, man.
He's back. K. Rool's Island is just over there. Must be the one who stole your bananas and kidnapped the other Kongs. Taking a quick look around, but the only area that hasn't been blocked off is the island with a cave on it over there. Block. Now this might seem a bit weird, but what I'm gonna do right here. What? Your pad is. Okay, I think there's also a graphical glitch where I can't tell if they're activated or not. That's not good.
Oh, thank gosh, you finally stopped.
So I'm
Or
going.
what?
So you know those clips they keep making?
Yeah.
That's from a streamer that I watch. And, oh boy, she went 4 hours on Bloodborne. Keep in mind, this stream started at 2.
Jeez.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Speaking of clips, have you seen the most recent one I put up?
No.
It's in Show the Class. I enjoy it.
Turn off story skip. That's what I wanted to do.
Also, that stream went on for 4 hours and 52 minutes.
What the Bloodborne?
The stream where I get the clip from. Sorry, is my mic cutting out?
No.
It was like a trick some people did where they used the game's tendency to break with collision to bypass the banana gates. Oh ho ho. Oh hi, my name's Clumsy. I've been looking
Oh.
because I wouldn't smash
So the
the
next,
Brilliant.
so the next death battle looks like it's gonna be Deku versus Miles. Endgame Deku versus Miles Morales.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's Miles Morales again?
The Spider-Man.
It's
right.
The other Spider-Man.
the newer Spider.
Really?
The new.
The newer
I think there are
Spider-Man.
better options.
I think so.
I think they're just pitting two teenagers against each other.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so that's the next death battle.
So.
I could come up with a better idea.
Yeah. Well, also like, at what point of their characters are they? Like, is this like Deku who's like becoming a loser over at McDonald's, or?
There's usually some kind of parallel between the two.
They're both successors of the heroes, like, because like Miles Morales trained under the actual Spider-Man, and obviously Deku trained under All Might. Successors.
Seriously?
Yes, that's one. That's a one together. That guy wants to eat bananas.
Oh. Banana.
Oh, banana.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk out of here.
You know how an actual golden banana would taste like?
Pretty
Metallic?
golden.
Bite into one and you just crack your teeth. You're like,
Isn't gold something that you can bite into, though?
oh yeah, it depends on the gold. It depends on how it is. Like, you literally can't just bite solid gold, but I think if you like put it so you can. I mean, there are people who eat gold shavings, and that's a possible thing. That's edible. Like, you ever hold of gold ice cream? Like where they put actual bits of gold in the ice cream?
Stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Well, they do that. There's actual like gold shavings in the ice cream, so you're eating literal gold.
But why?
I don't know, rich people shit.
Waste!
Rich people shit.
We'll spend money on anything.
Imagine being that arrogant.
Imagine having that much fucking money and spending it on stupid shit.
I'm pretty sure that's just how Jake and Logan Paul live their lives.
Hello, Mikey.
That's what happens when money isn't an item. I'm gonna move all you guys down to cafeteria, because I know we're gonna switch programs pretty soon. So I'm just gonna move you all you guys over.
Today's stream? I lost count.
It's DVD
By daylight.
later.
Oh.
I'm just gonna move you guys all over. How do I do that again? Oh, there you go.
You literally just drag.
I forget that's an option now.
Sarah,
Like,
you
that
need
was
to
one of
bring it
those,
back
like-
up again.
It was one of those like quality of life things that they gave to Discord.
Audio on joining.
What?
What are you talking about? Like the dropping people in the new channels, or?
Yeah, like just doing like via dragging. I forget that was a thing. I know it's been out for a little while now, but I forget it's a thing. It's such a nice quality of life thing in Discord. Yeah, you used to not be able to do that.
It is handy.
It is very handy. Also, my wife is like the best. So like, earlier she called me, and she was like, "Oh, you gonna play like last week? You do that like Thursday night stream with your family?" Like, no, we didn't do that because like we were scheduled. Are you gonna do that tonight? I was like, yeah. And she was like, "Yo, I just buy some like dipping with Caesar, and we just had that for dinner." I'm like, that certainly does save all the cooking and cleaning.
I have a guidebook for Donkey Kong 64. It's from 1999. Oh no! Gates blocked. Oh, the game's gonna sleep. That's sweet. I remember I see like some people trying to say that like Donkey Kong 64 is like the worst game ever. People want to forget that it exists, which I think is kind of.
Who says that?
I just see on like randomly on videos people trying
Really?
to talk about Donkey Kong 64 and like, oh wow, it was a really terrible game.
I wouldn't say it's terrible.
Who was saying it was a terrible game?
What? I don't remember the names. I just see like
Probably some shit talker on Reddit, probably. Because most people are under the opinion that, like, sure, it's not the best Donkey Kong game, but it's not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination.
Are we talking about 64?
Donkey
Yeah, let's talk
Kong.
about 64.
Donkey
I think
Kong
Yeah.
its
64.
only problem is backtracking. I mean,
Yes, but
It's a big game, essentially. It's a big game.
it's not
Legend of
bad.
okay, then like by transient of logic, like how come people liked Majora's Mask? That's like the most backtracky game ever.
Not to mention the most time-sensitive game.
Yeah, it's super backtracky because of that nature. So
It literally
I
has
don't
the two
see
biggest problems.
I don't understand that logic. That's what I'm getting at.
It literally has the two biggest problems in games: time limits, backtracking.
Yeah, in like excessive amounts. So that's why, like, when you mentioned that, I was like, huh? Because I never would have thought about that with like Donkey Kong 64. And Donkey Kong 64, sure, like, I know this is just me being an old man, but like, okay, like Diddy's Quest, Donkey Kong Country 2, that's the GOAT. But like, but Donkey Kong 64 is not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. It's not the best game, but
There are
it's not
better
bad
Donkey
either.
Kongs out there.
Yeah, well, like I said, Diddy's Quest, that game's the GOAT.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing not bad, but like,
Is that considered a Donkey Kong game?
it totally counts.
Because it is based around Diddy Kong, which is a Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it totally counts.
Think of it like this. Donkey Kong Country 2 is a Donkey Kong game, right?
Oh yeah, but he is still in it.
But the main character is Diddy.
I guess
Totally
Diddy
counts.
is not a game. then.
Diddy and Dixie.
Yeah, totally counts.
And then the second game was... it was like
Dixie and
You
Diddy.
think
Dixie and the third one. It's
Diddy.
the
the gorilla's brother?
You mean Kitty Kong? Yeah, Kitty Kong.
Yeah, Kitty. There you go. That's totally his name.
That's the
Yeah.
name of the. That's the name of the other Kong. Kitty Kong.
Yeah.
I figured the Kong half would be a self-explanatory.
But yeah, like 64 is not a bad game. I don't know why people would say it's like a horrible game.
Good. It's a decent. It's a game.
People
It's fine.
complain. People only complain because it's a collectathon, but then they go and post Exchange RPG, which is basically the same type of game.
Yeah, exactly, right?
They say, well, because it's smaller.
Not by much.
I think it's because of exaggerated stories people think this is.
Oh, but even that, the quintessential game is like Majora's Mask. Will always be my counter argument to that argument.
They also complain because it's not Donkey Kong Country, Mikey. It's not Donkey
Yeah.
Kong Country, therefore it's bad.
Yeah.
That's basically
They're just being really dog farmers. I know, I'm
Donkey Kong Country.
I don't even know.
Man,
I don't even know what a country is.
No, I know I'm an old man, but like, I'm gonna finish the game.
I know he did the jump off.
I used to make fun of my sister about that. Like, my sister's like horrible when it comes to like nostalgia games. Like, we had the goofiest anime. I know, like, some of you guys in the YouTube chat, you guys are gonna laugh. But like, my sister, unironically, loves Gundam Wing.
What's wrong with that?
Isn't that considered like one of the worst Gundams? Though?
Yes. And so, my sister is like an avid fan. Like, it was like one of the earliest ones that was like brought to like the West. Compared to like the original, for instance. Like, I didn't watch the original until way later in life, because like it just wasn't available in Canada at the time. And so Gundam Wing was like the first one that I was exposed to, and also in the case of my sister loved Gundam Wing. But I look at it now as an adult, I'm like, bro, like Gundam Wing is so bad compared to all the like a lot of the other Gundam shows.
Is it like
Not that it's a bad show in general. It's not.
Sounds like.
But it is definitely like the weakest Gundam. Like there's so many other Gundams that are just way better.
Wasn't like
than
Unicorn a
Gundam
terrible
Wing.
one though?
What?
Wasn't there like a Gundam called like Unicorn or something?
I believe so, yes, but I don't think it's from Gundam Wing.
I don't think it's from Gundam.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. My
remember-
significant other is like a huge Gundam, like...
I had friends who were watching through Gundam and then they were just really raging over something like that one day. It was just like awful.
To be fair, the Gundam community is.
You know, I thought Gundam Seed was the worst one. I thought Gundam
No.
Seed was.
No, Gundam Seed is alright. It's
Because
fine.
I had a friend of mine who didn't like Gundam Seed, even though he's a huge Gundam guy, but he didn't like Seed.
Seed is fine. Don't watch the dub though. Well, that's because like the acting, like, okay. To be fair though, when Gundam Seed first came out, it was like the early to mid 2000s. So like, and voice acting, especially for anime dubbing was not quite like the art it's become now. People are still figuring out a lot of this stuff. And so when it came to voice actors, like, little sketch. Gundam Seed got poisoned pretty badly by this. Like, a lot of the actors, you could tell they didn't know what they were doing. Which is why people probably didn't like Gundam Seed.
I'm currently asking my Gundam enthusiast significant other what he thinks of Gundam Wing. I am awaiting a response.
Gundam Wing is considered one of the low tier ones. It's the quote-unquote boy band Gundam show.
Your boyfriend big into Gundam?
He's like big into Gundams more than anyone I know.
Oh.
No,
he seems like the type of guy to go for information about Gundam. Yep.
But anyway, I haven't finished my story about. I totally sidetracked.
Go ahead.
I haven't finished my story while you get your answer from your boyfriend. But okay, so my sister is like a huge avid Gundam Wing fan. She loves that story, and I would always have arguments about her with him. I was like, Steph, there are way better Gundam shows. Give them a try. And she'd be like, no, Gundam Wing is the only one. I was like, no, Steph, shut up. Like Neo Gundam, which is like just before Gundam Wing, way better. Which is another reason why a lot of people, especially when Gundam Wing first came out, was considered so bad because Neo was just before it, and Neo was really good. And then like, of course, like the original is actually still pretty goated. And then there's that newer one that just came out that's actually pretty good. And I would try to convince myself, like, Steph, just like get out of your Gundam Wing kind of like Gundam Wing only. And Gundam's not the only like franchise that we have this argument about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, something that was super popular when we were kids. My sister will live and die with the 1987 cartoon. Like, Steph, shut up, no. Like, that was where there was all the censorship rules. Like, the Ninja Turtles hardly even use their weapons in that show. It's like, no, go watch the 2002 version. That show is, like, super good.
So the Gundam expert's opinion, he says it's alright, although some of the characters don't get represented that much like Luffy.
Yeah, Gundam Wing is okay, but it's still lower tier because, once again, it's like the boy band Gundam. No, that sounds about right. And I think once again the bigger like flop of it is because it came out after right after Neo. Gundam Neo, and Gundam Neo is like pretty good. I really like it.
He says also kind of lame that Hero doesn't get the Wing Zero until like the very end.
Yeah, it's Fire Emblem like Lord gets endgame promotion kind of goofiness. It's kind of funny when you think about it like that. What else? Like Ninja Turtles, we've had this argument, and then like modern RPGs. So my sister's trying to like she's a little strict on it with her son. But my nephew, he wants to start playing more games. Now that he's a little bit older, he's 10 now. And I'm like, I told him, I'm like, you can, you know, if you come to my place, you should come visit us in Vancouver more often, and I'll like lend you some games. And it was funny, my brother and I were going through my like library. I'm like, crap, a lot of these do have like a little bit more mature subject matter. I mean, come on, I play like Octopath Traveler, your Bravely Default, all those kind of games, right? In terms of your JRPGs. But, yeah. I couldn't justify getting the one for Switch 2.
I know Bravely Default is not the best game ever made, but you know.
No, it's a good game. It's a great game, but I can't justify paying like.
Oh my god, dude, they censored
$80. I can't.
They censored the hell out of it too.
Beat that thing. Beat that guy. Beat him. Banana coins.
Despite the fact that the original one we got was already censored.
Oh, that hurts me a little bit because I love the original Bravely.
You know what's funny? I just realized you were streaming this on Discord, Chirps. I thought I was still watching it.
Oh, you were? Oh yeah.
I do that on your face streams.
No, because I moved all of us. Remember?
I'll be watching like an actual YouTube stream instead of just a Discord stream. So I'll be
No. The reason why I go with the YouTube one is because as like the co-host, I have to read the comment section.
Well, yeah, like I'll have it up in the chat.
But and then like okay, RPGs. Like my sister would be like, "Oh, I only play like Super Mario RPG and like these early RPGs." I'm like, "Steph, give some of the other ones a chance." Like, this is a hot take. I know this is a hot take in the gamer community.
What's a hot take?
Even though the old man in me says like, Final Fantasy VI is my favorite Final Fantasy game. And I love Final Fantasy VI.
It's very common opinion, but just
Which one's 6?
Okay, no, hang on.
There's so many.
Hang on. Not done with the hot take yet. But despite my love for that game, I still think Final Fantasy X is overall a better game.
Now that's a hot take.
Apologies. Which one's which?
10 is the one with the Blitzball.
Oh.
Yeah, 10 is the one with Tidus.
I can get that. So which one was 6?
I think the gameplay of 10 is better.
6 is the one with Terra and Kafka.
Yeah, Terra, Kafka. Kafka's the greatest villain in video gaming ever conceived. Oh,
that is...
6 is my favorite game. But I think 10 is a better made. Like, it plays better. The gameplay is better.
At that point, they've fleshed everything out.
I can probably agree, like, to extent what it's more slick.
Yes, it's very smooth. It's a very smooth game to play.
I think if you're a fan of like heavy.
Yeah, it allows for a lot of replayability because of that.
I think
like
the visual turn order is really nice too.
Yes, it's very, like I said, there's a lot of those really nice kind of quality of life things and stuff like that with Final Fantasy Final Fantasy X. And so, gameplay wise, I think it's a better game. Even though 6 is like
game as it is, it's still a SNES game, so it has limitations.
Yes, and I mean you have to give that, you know, it's you have to accept that penalty. You have to.
At the same time, it's impressive for what they did with the hardware.
Oh, it's like I said, it's one of the greatest games ever made. Still, I still hold that opinion.
But my boyfriend says he thinks he has a wing gunpla in his closet as well.
Nice.
Yo,
post that pic.
He got those.
Yo, like post me a pic of it. But anyway. I always tell my sister this stuff. Like, try other Final Fantasy games. Because, like, okay, 10 is like, I think 10 is pretty good. Hello. 12 is alright. 12 is okay. But my sister would be like the kind of person to be like, no, like, FF6 only game to play. And other like RPGs, you only play like all those easy ones. Because also like, I guess my sister's not much to play. So. Various games should be like, only play like a small pool of games, and I'd be like, no, don't just let your nostalgia like hold you back from trying new things. Anyway, I'm gonna log into DVD now because we're gonna get started.
Yeah, I think we'll move so then we don't interrupt your stream, Kurt.
It's okay. I'll be in there.
Alright, I'm gonna move you then.
Alright.
Charbs.
Hello.
Have to do it again.
Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm kind of thinking this part here might be a little bugged, which is unfortunate.
Alright, clearly need Randy.
Yeah, I was having the... I had them on. I was trying to charge the wall, but it wouldn't break. I'm not sure what was doing that. I don't think there's a timer on this one, guys.
There normally be a sound cue or a visual cue for that.
Yeah. It would have a timer pop up. Now, we need to head back, make sure I get that. I'm gonna try again with the right now.
Odd how K-Rool somehow managed to get rats to work with him. Are those beavers?
I think they're just naturally hostile or something.
Ah, those old rare sound effects.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go. It just works. Hitting them just before they get up somehow one-shots them most of the time.
I looked away for a second. What?
You know those crushes? When you knock them down with the roll attack, if you do like a regular combo stream, you'll usually hit them just before they get up, and that one-shots them.
So what do you think is the worst Donkey Kong game? Like, not one of them are bad, because they often follow a simpler structure.
Like, usually Donkey
The older
Kong games are good.
They're well made.
Yeah. Like all the first 3 Donkey Kong countries, I think they're good. I think the second one doesn't have as strong of a start. I suppose aesthetically.
Honestly, I was gonna say the third one was considered the worst. So by this point, it's no longer Diddy, it's no longer DK.
Does it really matter?
No, but it also doesn't help that it's on a portable system. It was on the Game Boy Advance, I think.
Was it?
Hang on.
I just when it was on the SNES.
Country 3. Oh, no, it wasn't. My bad. I guess I always grew up playing the Game Boy Advance one.
Yeah, it was. I think the third one was probably the best of the Donkey Kong countries. It made the overview map kind of very interactive, because there are lots of secrets you can find exploring.
I just remembered. I completely forgot to put into this conversation the return games.
Donkey Kong Country Returns and the Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze improves what Returns did. Sure, that's nice, but heck, it works. At least its villain, while still being silent, isn't mostly absent.
Like the new villains for Donkey Kong Country, they're not very exciting compared to K. Rool.
Oh yeah, but that's like trying to make perfect again. Like trying to get lightning in a bottle the second time. Like, sure, you could do it, but why? And also, how?
I mean, 2 points, Diddy. Yeah, just whenever I try playing like I played the Donkey Kong Country Returns and then the Tropical Freeze, but I just never really got into them as much as the older ones.
I thought they were fine.
Yeah, that's just...
I never played Tropical Freeze, but I had both console versions of Return. The 3DS and the Wii. Give it credit, it's just as hard as the original. Unfortunately, it's missing the shortcuts the original had. Like the things you would never think to do, but still do.
Just, if you jump here, there's a secret barrel and all that. Have you played the Diddy Kong Racing much?
Remember, never played the N64.
True. Wasn't it on other consoles too?
1 second.
What in the world just happened here?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
I was just trying to
Like,
climb
I
up.
blinked and...
Okay.
Racing... This shit was on the DS?
What was?
Well, I guess it must have sold out because I never found a copy. Oh, why does it look worse?
Might as well look worse.
Diddy Kong Racing on the DS.
Well, it is on the DS. I don't have much.
There is no excuse when Mario Kart DS works perfectly.
What again? Come on, game. Yeah, I need to find the right plug-in for this game. The one on my phone works perfectly fine.
The what?
the plugin I have on my phone for this game. Do you know what a plugin is?
Fuck. It's such a broad term, I can't remember which one. It's like an emulation, right?
Yeah. So a plugin that I'm looking for is a graphical plugin. So it handles the interpretation for how it
What look?
projects the game's image. So resolution, frame rate, this object filtering, so that kind of stuff. Bounced off his head, knocked him down.
You think Bonanza will be any good?
I think it'll be... People will find it fun. I won't.
Not a big fan of open worlds.
It's not that it's open world, it's just the gameplay doesn't look exactly fun to me. Like, there's a whole bunch of emphasis on look how much we can destroy the environment around us, but then it's like, look how much does the environment actually matter? Because like the game design is to destroy everything. Then you get like nothing. And I don't like Donkey Kong's design.
Which part about it? I assume it's his face.
It's just his mannerisms and face. It's just kind of... It's not Donkey Kong to me. It looks more like a goofy Kitty Kong.
You know, they did more than just redesign Donkey Kong, like they did with everyone else. Like they could do with everyone else. I don't think it would have been that bad.
Every time I look at the previews for the game, and then people just have to plaster on the goofy face he makes right there on the front. It's the effort for it just doesn't stick with me. It's one of the things where I don't get the vibe from it. It's more like a gut feeling, I suppose. Chimpy charge, hurt his cranium. Hey, you've got a powerful shoulder bars. Just press and hold Z and then press B. It's good for you, Minnie. Good potion, come back when you see me in the next level. Okay. To go, and it's the pea shooter, a literal pea shooter. It's the one across. His blueprint. It's for Kong, they're golden. I always like how this animation changes. Coins. Okay. Just instructions. If I'm remembering this correctly, there's a few spots I need to get Diddy here. Diddy has the minecart race, minecart track, top mountain. I'm already almost done with this area now. So Diddy's next to golden bananas are up in the mountain. DK, I need to just be up here. I think this is Mara's last step. 10 bananas and a gold. Oops. Yeah, I already saw there's a bundle of 5 in the neck. I missed that. I missed those bananas. Oops. I'm always expecting more of a drop than there is. That's my bad. And there's the last bananas. I missed it. Great job, me. There's gold. Yeah. I have to go get the last 5 bananas. I should have a shot again. I got it. Okay, nice. Wait. Here. Yeah, perfect, look. Donkey Kong, all finished. Diddy Kong, I'll be having him done here shortly. And, you know, complications with the game aside, this is Not long at all. And granted, this is the earliest area, and you only have 2 of the cons to worry about. I remember one of the most famous of the ROM hacks or just kind of alterations to the gameplay is that people went the tag barrel wherever they went to.
It's like an on-demand character swap.
Yeah. And honestly,
I
think,
get that.
Yeah, I can get that too. The thing with the tag barrels is that they're also like places where you can recover all of your health. Health isn't usually too much of a problem. If you go, you can really break some areas because you're not supposed to have characters there. It's like if they had like
restrict who can and can't go where.
Yeah, if there was like a way to restrict the tag out in places where there's other characters not supposed to be, then you'll be fine.
Are there some scripted areas where like certain characters have to do something? I vaguely remember something like this.
Yes, that would be in like in the final boss or in the boss fights. You shouldn't be
So
able
just
to
have those be like scripted, so you can't swap.
And there's also some like kind of challenge areas where you're only able to use one character.
Again, just make it so you can't swap in those areas.
Yeah. So if they ever
It's not the hardest change.
If they ever remade this game, then I think that would be how they would do it.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I got started talking.
Honestly, if they were to do it, they'd probably do something like the Poke Park games. Like with the tap of a button, everyone just comes out of nowhere. You can swap between each one.
There was a way that you unlock like some sort of warp pad up here. So this is one of the tricky parts of this area, I suppose I could say. It's the camera. The camera's the problem.
I thought it was because of the N64 controls.
No, I think the N64 controls were actually really good, I would say.
For some reason, I always remember N64 controls having only 8 directions. Granted, probably because of Mario 64.
The way that the analog stick is set up is that there is like octo-directional. So if you look at a Nintendo 64 controller and the analog stick, you'll see that there are grooves inside of it.
Which I wish controllers did again.
Then it points to 8 different directions. So then it's a lot easier for people to actually move in those directions. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Didn't have any problems with it personally. go check out this area first, and then I'll press the button. Yeah, there's a 5 banana right there. It was just oranges here.
A random question. How many other languages do you know?
Only elementary Japanese, I would say.
Because I was thinking of trying to learn Dutch.
I don't know Dutch. I did a little bit of dabbling into Russian and Croatian. And that's because of like family and all that.
Same reason.
Yeah, right there. 5 bananas. My family moved over to America from what was then the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Nowadays, the town would be in Croatia.
I don't know exactly where my dad's parents moved from to get here, because unfortunately, that information is semi-lost. The only person I can ask is currently busy at a nursing job. But anyways, I wanted to learn because, hey, I want to try and connect with some relatives overseas. Who knows?
Sounds like being fun.
Yeah. Let's to learn Dutch. Why not?
So like anyone who listens to my phone, they'll hear the sound effect here with the points. First? No. I didn't mean to do that. No.
You think you do it the first time, then you realize you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Also, what's the goal?
I don't even remember. But it's pretty good, 62.2 maybe. And then if I go over here... Should have just gone across the water and taken the number 2 banana port. This works too. So I think the majority of my time, and I'm just being a little exaggerative here, most of my time in this stream has just been trying to fix bugs. So just like that, I just finished this area. Now all I have to do is go to the boss.
So what kind of problems? Like audio-wise?
In the
Frame rate?
Frame rate. But not in the way you expect. I had too much frame rate. Can you believe that's an issue? Too much frame rate?
I'm afraid to ask how that's a problem.
It breaks the physics of the game. This game can
Elaborate.
This game has a very sensitive engine, where if you have too much FPS, it can break collision. The game
Oh yeah,
was
that's
made,
right.
It was
Rare
made
does
with
this
a-
weird. Oh, go ahead.
It was only made with like 30 or even 20 FPS.
Yeah, because Rare did this weird thing with their games where they made FPSs in line, rather than just trying to be the optimal here.
Like, think of this. These guys were trying to like put spit and polish into a cartridge game. It has so much content. The console needed an expansion pack because of how much they were trying to cram into this game. It wasn't made for modern consoles, which didn't have size problems. So when you try have a really, really good console, it's like things break.
So what kind of frame rate does this game take? 720?
So that's resolution.
Whoops. Sorry, I don't know the exact measurements for a frame rate.
Frame rate would be FPS. And then if you want like refresh rate, that would be hertz. Frame rate can only be shown as high as the hertz rate. So if you turn down the hertz rate to 30, then it'll cap the FPS at 30. Howdy diddy. Can help you progress through your quest. But there's just one problem. I want to reach the key above my head to open this door for you. I've eaten far too much. I reckon that you could feed my buddy Scoff over there. I'd be able to overcome my slight weight problem. So if we've got any tasty bananas, we'll stand on our bed and see what we can do. So this is like probably one of those prime examples of things that only one Kong can do.
So these boss doors are scripted, right?
I suppose you could say that. It's very restrictive on who goes through. So notice how it shows Donkey Kong's face? So if I try going near a Diddy, then it closes up. And there's also another thing down here. Some people just don't know because they don't walk this part down. There's this panel here that tells you like what Kong gave how many bananas. Just later on, like if you go in and toss them a few bananas, you go back. How many did I have? Tells you.
So there's... The fuck? It is meant to flash, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this boss fight can go differently depending on which Kong is picked, right?
No. Only Donkey
Oh,
Kong
so
can fight. In this case.
So the door flashed in different cases.
That was like a... It's like, oh, which Kong is going to be picked? And then it picks up the...
This.
The final face that shows up is the one that you get. The randomizer just kind of gives like a sense of mystery, like, oh, which Kong's going to be picked.
Okay, I guess.
All the bosses have a predetermined spot, but it just doesn't flash. Because this is the first boss, it's fairly easy. I went through the first area. I got Donkey and Diddy down there. Wow, nice going, Mikey. Looks like one of the keys. Caleb's in this cave. What? There it goes. There. Okay, I was gonna say disappears slowly.
This neck of the island is done.
Yeah, for now. So, I suppose one of the things that some people might complain about with this game, like Jungle Japes, yeah, I essentially 100%ed it. But once you get the other 3 Kongs, then you have to go back here, backtrack, and then you do all their stuff here.
I get it.
Honestly, it's because it's not that bad, because once you like get a Kong done, then you don't actually have to do any backtracking with them. It's more like people don't know.
OCD?
People just don't know where to go with these Kongs.
It's not like there's a map.
There is no map.
Unless there is. That is dope. Oh, okay.
If you get the strategy guide, then you'll have the full map of everything, where it's connected, where the bananas are.
90s marketing.
It's really handy, and I love the art for the guidebook. I have one myself. But I am not using it today, actually. But I might end up using it for some other nights just to show off. I don't have to go to a website to look stuff up. I have my colorful map here on the side I can look at. Once I get Tiny, she can go through there to the Banana Ferry.
Now, when I first saw Tiny, I kept confusing her for Dixie Kong.
Yeah, they're cousins. It's like Diddy's dating Tiny's cousin. She just kind of disappears here in 64. Dixie. And there's the next level. Just like that. About 2 hours in, I think I've accomplished enough to be satisfied for tonight.
Alright.
What I'm going to do as a bit of homework, and I'll probably delay the next Donkey Kong 64 stream. It's like more satisfied with the performance. I want to get the right plugin.
What?
Plugin. I want the right plugin for this emulator, so that there's no graphical glitches. I can use my new emulator, and I'm not literally no clipping through the walls just by accident. Once it happens, then I'll be happy.
Okay.
I did testing with the new emulator just to make sure it worked, but I didn't do it on Donkey Kong 64, which is probably a mistake. As I tested it out on like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Super Mario 64, and I thought, okay, I think 64 is fine. I completely forgot about how this game engine for like Donkey Kong 64 is probably one of the most unstable I've ever played for a Nintendo 64 game. It's not a bad thing. It just means that you need some more setup for it.
Yeah.
Because this game was ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time.
So much to help you needed an add-on.
So much it needed an expansion pack. This is the game that made the N64 require an expansion pack.
Yep.
And an expansion pack was Size-wise, not that much, but it was necessary. Because the game's just that huge.
Okay.
You can take a quick look at the game over screen.
Oh, rare little tricks.
And how dare you quit the game?
How dare you have a life?
How dare you have to quit this game that takes like over 60 hours? Fun. Good old rare. That would be it for tonight. As again, I'm going to find out what's causing these problems. It's the plugin. I'll find the plugin that works. So. The Banjo-Tooie finale is going to be on Saturday. I think. Yeah. I'll make that one special. Right now it's Thursday, going to Friday, so Friday I'm going to be working on the emulator, just to try getting it to work. Make sure that I can run Banjo-Tooie on it. And then, of course, Donkey Kong 64. And if I can get Donkey Kong 64 working again, then I'll have it going on Monday, and maybe Tuesday. I think that's it for announcements. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Again, sorry for the problems, but
At this point, streaming anything might have a problem or two nowadays.
streaming anything might have a problem, especially old games.
Thanks, Nintendo, for being a dick.
Yeah, thanks Nintendo. Or, you know, I wouldn't say just Nintendo, just all of them. Microsoft, Nintendo, whoever the heck owns Donkey Kong nowadays. Just let me buy this old game, modernized for modern hardware. I'd pay for it. I already have paid for it on the Wii U. I will pay again if it's on Steam. I will pay for it again if it's on a Nintendo Virtual Console store front the PC, especially then. And apparently, for companies that really love money, they don't love money, so their problem.
No, they're not going to put the money into it.
Yeah, like how dare you emulate Donkey Kong 64? Let me buy the game again. I already bought it like twice over. I have it on I have a transparent green Nintendo 64, like the limited edition with the gold banana cartridge. And then I got it on the Wii U. How many times do I have to buy the game to own it? People would think one. Come on. Thanks again, everyone. Again, ranting, rambling. Have a good one.
Ciao.